Today I'm going to show you how to do Sonobe modular origami. A modular origami is when you fold one specific way and you make many pieces to put it all together into one thing. For instance, this is one unit and 6 of these make a box. 12 of these can make this shape. I made this a few years ago and I don't remember how I did it, but one day maybe I'll make it again. So we're gonna do a cube today. I have my 5 units already ready, but you need 6. The first thing you need is square paper. And if you want colored paper, you can use that, but I didn't have any, so I used marker to color one side of my paper. I already folded 5, but I need 1 more to make 6. So I'm going to show you how to fold this into the first unit, and then we will attempt to put it together. So the first thing you'll do here is flip it over so the back is facing you, and you want to fold it in half from side to side. So fold, I like to use my nail to kind of really align it. Origami is something that you need very good preciseness or precision to make good folds, because if it's not precise, it probably won't work. So here I have this vertical line right in the middle of my square paper. And now I'm gonna make some barn doors, or at least I call them barn doors. I'll take one side and fold it into the middle, and I want to match my edge to the middle crease. And I'll do that to the other side too. There. Make sure they don't overlap each other or there's too much of a gap. You want them right against each other. They look like barn doors to me because you can open them. So now we'll open them. And I'm going to take 2 opposite corners, the top right and the bottom left. And I'm going to fold this little corner to this first crease here. And you want this edge to match this crease. And then I'm going to do the same thing on this side. When you make the rest of your pieces, you want to make sure the corners you fold are on the exact same sides. Don't switch to these corners, because then your pieces will not be aligned and they won't work. So you have to do it exactly the same every time. Okay, I'm going to fold these into my barn doors again. And now I have this little gap. So on the opposite corner of the little corners you folded, you're going to fold those down over to the middle. So this corner is going to go to this middle. I'll take my corner and fold it to, it should kind of match on this seam, which is really nice when this is folded. Fold this down, crease it. I'm going to do that to this bottom right corner too. Fold it to this middle. It should align pretty well. There's a little bit of a gap, but that's not a big deal. What you really don't want is a big overlap on the side here. You don't want this to come over. Okay, now I have my parallelogram shape. I'm gonna open that up, and now we have to fold it and tuck it in kind of like a box. So I'm gonna take this corner and fold it underneath that flap on the top. I'll show that again. So I'm opening the right side, folding this in and tucking it. And this reminds me of like the last flap of a box. So you have to kind of open this little piece here and tuck this little corner into, slide it into that flap. So now I have this all kind of boxed up. You want to make sure that it's nice and folded and creased down. Okay, the last part is flip it over. Flip this over. And make sure your shape kind of looks like this. It's up and down. These two lines are vertical, parallel up and down. I'm gonna fold my top corner here all the way down to this little corner there, the edge there, because we're gonna make it into a square. Now this corner is gonna go to that end of the triangle, like that. So I have now a little square. If I open it, I have my last unit, and all of these look the same, except for the color. Okay, now we're gonna attempt to put it together. So to put it together, I'm gonna have my first unit sitting, I'll start with green. I'll set it right here. I'll set it right in the middle. And then I'll take my blue and kind of tuck it into this little slot that it has. And I'll take another blue and tuck it into this slot here, like that. Now my purple, I'm gonna slide one on the green inside the purple on this end. And then here, okay, I'll even it, it's the same. These are all the same direction here. So I'll slide this one in here. Okay, now I have the start to it. Now I have to kind of puzzle it together. So if I bend these into a cube, I can slide this purple one into the blue for my first corner. I can also slide, oh, it comes apart. This is just super puzzly. I'm gonna slide this side in because I can. You try to find all the slots that you can fit it in. Slide this one in without it falling apart. Okay, I'm almost there. I can see it forming into a box. Okay, this one I'll slide here. I don't know, it came out. Okay, I'll do that second. I know this goes here, and then I know this one has to slide in. Sorry, I had to like push it toward me. Okay, so now I have most, no, I can slide that one back in. I have my box mostly made. Now I just need my last top part, which is my green. So for this one, this is kind of the easy part. You know that it'll slide here. I'm gonna slide this into the other side, move these blue flaps like that, and then I know that the blue flaps will just bend and slide into the top. Oh my gosh, it gets a little tricky, but it's okay. Okay, now I'm gonna pinch it all kind of together and I have a fabulous colorful box. It looks way better than my white box. If you wanted to, you can open a flap and stick some secrets in there, but there you have it, a Sonobe modular origami box. If you'd like to attempt something like this, good luck to you.